Amsterdam there lived a maid, but well, what I do say, in Amsterdam there lived a maid, and she was mistress of her trade. I'd go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin, oh, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. I took that fair maid for a walk, but well, what I do say, I took that fair maid for a walk. She said, young man, I'd rather talk, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin, oh, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. I put my hand upon her thigh, but well, what I do say, I put my hand upon her thigh. She said, young man, you're rather high, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin, oh, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. I do say, her lovely arms were white as milk, her flaxen hair was soft as silk. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin, oh, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. But when I got back home from sea, mark well what I do say, when I got back home from sea, a soldier had her on his knee. I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin, oh, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid. A-roving, since roving's been my ruin, oh, I'll go no more a-roving with you, fair maid.
In Kirkintilloch there's no pubs, and I'm sure you'll wonder why. My brother and me, we went on a spree. We drank the pubs all dry, drank the pubs all dry. My grandpa, he worked in the pit, and so did my father too. You work like a mule when you leave the school, and you drink on a Saturday, my lad, you drink on a Saturday. In Kirkintilloch there's no pubs, and I'm sure you'll wonder why. My brother and me, we went on a spree. We drank the pubs all dry, drank the pubs all dry. The gaffer doon the pit, my lads, could scarce believe his zine. For my brother and me, we housed more cold than his latest cutting machine, my lads, his latest cutting machine. In Kirkintilloch there's no pubs, and I'm sure you'll wonder why. My brother and me, we went on a spree. We drank the pubs all dry, drank the pubs all dry. My father, he was a Glasgow man, and my mother from Bitchin. The mate did say the other day, it's time you settle down, my lads, it's time you settle down. In Kirkintilloch there's no pubs, and I'm sure you'll wonder why. My brother and me, we went on a spree. We drank the pubs all dry, drank the pubs all dry. So I think I'll just get married, lads, and hey, a family tea. Hey, that'll use our mitts and work in the pits and drink on a Saturday, my lads, and drink on a Saturday. In Kirkintilloch there's no pubs, and I'm sure you'll wonder why. My brother and me, we went on a spree. We drank the pubs all dry, drank the pubs all dry.
When I was a young man, I heard my mother say that she'd rather see me leave. I am buried in the clay than to see me get married. Hey, Annie, run away by the bonny sweet banks. Oh, red roses, On the banks of the roses, my love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play my love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Anna Johnny, lovely Johnny, would you leave me?"
Now when I was a young man, I heard my father say that he'd rather see me dead, aye, and buried in the clay, sooner than be married to any runaway by the bonny sweet banks of the roses.
On the banks of the roses, my love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play my love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Ah, no, Johnny, lovely Johnny, would you leave me?"
Well then I am no runaway, and soon I let them know that I can take a good lass or leave it all alone. And a man that doesn't like me, he can leave his daughter at home, and young Johnny will go roving with another.
On the banks of the roses, my love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play my love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Ah, now Johnny, lovely Johnny, would you leave me?"
If ever I get married, 'twill be in the month of May, when the leaves they are green and the meadows they are gay. And me and my true love, we will sport and play by the bonny sweet banks of the roses.
On the banks of the roses, my love and I sat down. I took out me fiddle for to play my love a tune. In the middle of the tune, oh, she sighed and she said, "Ah, now Johnny, lovely Johnny, would you leave me?"
Ah, now Johnny, lovely Johnny, would you leave me?
By myself I'd be in a chicoon, where the mountains stand away. Oh, 'tis there I'd let the Sunday school, in the cuckoo's lair above the bay. Agus sock Ager legaso landa vesta andok maya glad. Oh, Erin. Oh, my heart is weary all alone, and it sends a lonely cry to the land that seems beyond my dream, and the lonely Sundays pass me by. Agus sock Ager legaso landa vesta and the quiet land. Oh, Erin. Oh, I'd travel back the twisted years in the bitter wasted wind, if the God above would let me lie in the quiet glades above the wind. Agus sock Ager legaso landa quiet land. Oh, Erin.
Well, it's of the gentlemen soldiers and sentry he did stand. He saluted the fair young maid with a waving of his hand. So boldly then he kissed her and cast it up as a joke. He drilled her up in the sentry box wrapped up in the soldier's cloak. Well, the drums do go with a rat-a-tat-tat and the fifes do loudly play. Fare thee well, Molly, my dear, I must be going away. Well, they lightly tossed and tumbled till daylight did appear. The soldier then put on his clothes, saying, fare thee well, my dear. For the drums they are a-sounding and the pipes do loudly play. If it wasn't for that, Molly, my dear, along with you I'd stay. Well, the drums do go with a rat-a-tat-tat and the pipes do loudly play. Fare thee well, Molly, my dear, I must be going away. Oh, come tell me, gentleman soldier, when will you marry me? Well, no, my dearest Molly, that thing never can be. For I've a wife already, and children I have 3, and another wife in the army, and that's one too many for me. Well, the drums do go with a rat-a-tat-tat, and the pipes do loudly play. Fare thee well, Molly, my dear, I must be going away. Ah, now, my soldier laddie, why didn't you tell me so? My parents will be angry when this they come to know. And as she remembered passing by, the poor girl, she knew shame. She had a little militia boy and she didn't know his name. Well, the drums do go with a rat-a-tat-tat and the pipes do loudly play. Fare thee well, Molly, my dear, I must be going away. Well, the drums do go with a rat-a-tat-tat and the pipes do loudly play. Fare thee well, Molly, my dear, I must be going away.
About the Lammas Tide, when the muirmen win their hay, the doughty Douglas bound him riding to England to drive a prey. He chose the Gordons and the Grahams, the Lindsays light and gay, but the Jordans would not sway him right, and they rue it to this day. Now he has spun all the Dales o' Tyne and part of Banroshire. 3 tall towers and Riever wire bells, he left them all on fire. He marched up to Newcastle and raided round the boat, saying was a lord of this castle and was a lady old. Then up spake proud Passy there, and all but he spake high. I am the lord of this castle, my wife's a lady gay. If thou art the lord of this castle, say will it pleases me. For ere I cross the border bells, the aid of us shall be. Then he took a lang spear in his hand, shod with a metal free. For to meet the Douglas snap, he rade right furiously. But oh, how pale his lady looked, free of the castle wall, when down before the Scottish spear she saw her Percy fall. Now it fell about the Lammas Tide, when the muirmen win their hay. The doughty Douglas bound him riding to England to drive a prey.
light and gay. But the Jordans walk not when right, and they row it to this day. As I went down through Galway town to seek for recreation on the 25th of August, my mind was elevated. There were multitudes assembled with their tickets at the station. My eyes began to dazzle and they gone to see the race. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle day. There were multitudes from Erin and the clever lads from Clifton, the boys from Connemara and the Clare and married maidens. There were people from Cork City who were loyal, true and faithful, and brought home Fenian prisoners from Dine and foreign nations. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle day. The tents are in rotation in the middle of the course, with the best accommodation that the world can produce, and the landlady inside with her bottle and her water. She multiplying the whiskey lest the boozer should run sharp. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle day. It's there you'll see the strong men and the firing at the hoop, and the men with the long garters that they call the trick of the loop, and the thimble men so nimble with their fingers full of sparkle, the splendid wheel of fortune with the 4 and 20 quarters. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle day. It's there you'll see the pipers and the fiddlers competing, the nimble-footed dancers and they tripping on the daisies. They call for whiskey freely and they pays before they go, and they tickle the girls among the crowd that others never know. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle day. There was 500,000 people there of all denominations, the Catholic, the Protestant, the Jew and Presbyterian. There was yet no animosity, no matter what persuasion, but felt and hospitality in juice and fresh acquaintance. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-doo, fall-a-diddly idle day. With me whack, fall-a-diddly idle, diddly idle day.
Drifted like a lass gone by. Hide and wool was our cargo. 20 young wildies, newly fledged to fly, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low. John Way the skipper from the town of Broome, here he keeps law for his father, who all from Bannon feathered in Dundun, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low. Gone from our country, driven by the foe, proud and yet sad we departed. Green hills behind us, foreign lands before, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands us on our way, guide and protect us from all danger. Keep safe our cargo, bring our sailing home, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low. The Lowlands Low, the Lowlands Low, sailing for the Lowlands Low.
At the age of 19, I was digging the land, with me brogues on me feet and me spade in me hand. Well, says I to myself, what a pity to see such a fine Kerry lad putting turf in Tralee. With your Kerry,
So I buttered me brogues and shook hands with me spade, dashed off to the fair like a gallant young blade. The sergeant comes up, says, will you enlist? Sure, sergeant, says I, stick the bob in me fist. With your Kerry,
There up comes the captain and a man of great fame. Straightway he asked me my country and name. Well, I told you before, I'll tell you again. Me father and mother were both Kerry men. With your Kerry,
Now the first thing they gave me, they called it a gun, and under the trigger I nestled me thumb. The gun, it spat fire and vomited smoke, and it gave a great leap and me shoulder me broke.
With your Kerry, Now the first place they took me was down by the sea, on board a great warship bound for the Crimea. 3 sticks in the middle, all hung with great sheets. Sure she walked on the water without any feet. With your Kerry,
We reached Balaclava, all safe and all sound, and wet, tired and weary, we lay on the ground. At morn at daybreak, the bugler did call, and they served us a breakfast of powder and ball.
With your Kerry, Now we put them at all, likewise in their man, but the Russians they foiled us along the Red Hand. While scaling the ramparts, myself lost an eye, and the great Russian bullet ran away with me thigh. With your Kerry,
Then the surgeon comes up, and he soon stops the blood, and they gave me an elegant leg made of wood. And they gave me a pension of 10 pence a day. Contented with shallocks, I live on half pay. With me Kerry,
Oh, that is the story that my grandfather told, as he sat by the fire all withered and old. Remember, says he, that the Irish fight well, but the Russian artillery's hotter than hell. With your Kerry,
Sails she swiftly from the harbor, Fallally, oh Fallally, as a lone gull before and laughter. Fa-la-lee, ho, fa-la-lee. Through the moonlight she lays her coursing. Fa-la-lee, ho, fa-la-lee. Far beneath her the grey blue limpets. Fa-la-lee, ho, fa-la-lee. Spoils of glory is her venture, deeds of valor in brightest dawn, on through moonlight to fair green island. Fa-la-lee, ho, fa-la-lee. There's ne'er a night that I'm going to rumble, ne'er a night that I'm going to roam. There's ne'er a night that I'm going to rumble, hey, the arms of my ain true love.
Though the night be as dark as a dungeon, not a star to be seen above, I'll take the road now without a stumble, and pay the arms of my ain true love.
For I'm a rover, seldom sober, I'm a rover, oh high degree. It's when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company.
I crept up to her bedroom window, kneeling gently upon a stain. I whispered softly through her window, darling lassie, do you lie lane?
She raised her head on a snowy pillow, with her arms raised around her breast. Says, who is that at my bedroom window, disturbing me at my long night's rest?
Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober, I'm a rover, oh high degree. It's when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company.
Said I, true love, it's your own true lover, open the door and let me in. For I am come on a long, long journey, and I'm drenched unto me skin.
She opened the door then without a murmur, opened the door and let him in. And silently kissed and embraced each other, till in the morning they laid in.
Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober, I'm a rover, oh high degree. It's when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company.
The day was done and the cock was crowing, birds were whistling on every tree. Farewell, my true love, now I must leave you, for the long night has turned to day.
Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober, I'm a rover, oh high degree. It's when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober, I'm a rover, oh high degree. It's when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. Ye by Atholl, lad with a billabeg, down by the Topple, or banks o' the Galley. Saw ye the lads with their bonnets and white cats, down from their mountains to follow Prince Charlie. Follow ye, we would not follow ye, lang have ye loved us and trusted us fairly. Charlie, Charlie, we would not follow ye, king o' the Highland hearts, bonny Prince Charlie. I have but one son, my gallant young Donald, but not follow ye, lang up ye love, doesn't trusted us fairly. Charlie, Charlie, we would not follow ye, king o' the Highland Hearts, bonny Prince Charlie. I'll go to Lochiel and Appin and kneel to them, down by Lord Murray and Roy O'Callarty. Brave Macintosh, he will fly to the field with them. These are the men I can trust with my Charlie. Follow ye, we would not follow ye. Lang up ye love, doesn't trust in us fairly. Charlie, Charlie, we would not follow ye. King o' the Highland Hearts, bonny Prince Charlie. Down through the Lowlands, down with a Whigamore, loyal true Highlanders, down with them rarely. Ronald and Donald drive on with a broad claymore, over the necks of the foes of Prince Charlie. Follow ye, we would not follow ye. Lang up ye love, doesn't trust in us fairly. Charlie, Charlie, we would not follow ye. King o' the Highland Hearts, bonny Prince Charlie.